The Buzz, Australia's only live, interactive social media program on free-to-air TV, is proudly brought to you by Zetagrid, Australia's award-winning provider of on-demand IT infrastructure for businesses that want reliability, speed and flexibility.
Actually haven't even opened the lid of my laptop. Hello, welcome to The Buzz. We're here yet again, but we only have a few episodes left, Paul.
I know, we only have 800,000 left, so join us while you still can.
Yes, you can. Now, hello to Candice Barnes.
Hello, everybody. Yes, I think it's 3.
Is it
Three for
really?
this season, yes, but
That's it.
I understand there'll be another season as well.
Really?
Thanks to our good friends at Zetagrid.com, who, thank you guys, you're looking after us. We can
You're
do some
making
pizzas.
this happen, man.
Yeah, pizza.
You're making
If you
this
could call them
happen.
now, they'll get here by the end of the show.
That'd be good.
Yep.
So look after us, Zetagrid.
Hungry,
We're
hungry
looking
town.
after you. Hashtag The Buzz if you'd like to join us at any time at all. Later on in the show, Cookie will read out some of those tweets. So
I look
get
forward to it.
typing as quickly as you can. Now, politics.
Yes?
There's an election coming.
Yes?
And
Like Trudeau's
one of
comment.
the candidates is a gentleman by the name of Tony Abbott.
I love Tony.
No, you don't.
I love him.
You do not love
I
Tony.
do. He's so cuddly.
Well, let's see if you still love him after this.
Sex appeal, carbon tax, stop the boat, argy-bargy.
Well, do you still like him after that?
I like him better after that.
Did you see that video where he
He
was
should do
asked
more
a
of that
question
stuff.
and he just kind of went,
Yeah.
He was
I
like he was on
did
pause?
something similar at a press conference today. It was all a bit of gobbledygook.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I-
I
there.
don't think it's, particular political party. I think it happens to all at a certain
He's
time.
actually been...
Oh, stop making excuses.
I think he's been pretty well behaved in this election campaign. I think he's found his candour. He's found his pace. He's, presenting well.
Anyway,
Sex appeal, anyone?
There's-
Regardless of politics and policies, as a
there's been a kerfuffle because somebody from a tourism organisation posted a photo of a kangaroo and censored its penis.
apparently they did it as a joke initially. Tourism Australia put it on their Facebook page. It was a bit of a joke that they thought, we'd pixelate it out. It'll be a bit of a laugh. And then people have gone, what the hell are you doing? This is terrible. You can't do this.
So they,
You know.
they put another photo then of the kangaroo without the censorship, and we can see the kangaroo
There
is
he
in
is.
fact, it's just fur.
Just got
yeah,
a bit of
it's
fur.
not even a
that
real
well hung,
willy.
guys.
You can't even see. You can
That
kind
said
of see
though,
a bit
take a
of-
look at my screen now because this is something else that comes from a kangaroo.
You have one of those in your pocket right now. You bring
can
every
buy
to the
them.
buzz every week, don't
I
you?
do indeed.
It's
That's a
your good
kangaroo
luck thing.
scrotum.
Yeah, you can buy them at the little the
Why?
touristy shops.
Why do you want kangaroo balls?
I don't know.
Do you think that the
The money
internet
pouch.
is making people extra whiny?
Yes, I
Yeah,
do indeed.
I think
very
that's,
much so.
I think we're seeing a
Absolutely.
change.
Can you bring up a hashtag for me?
Yeah.
Can you bring up hashtag AskBolt, not AskBolt, AskBolt.
Well, I'll do is I'll bring you up the story because I've prepared it.
Oh, you've
Jason.
prepared something earlier?
And what happened is we love Andrew Bolt, don't we?
Oh, yeah, that's the word I'd
I don't know,
describe
do
it.
we
He is a
really?
lovely man. He is a crusader for the conservative cause. And, well, that's a big microphone you've got,
Hand
Jason.
the microphone.
He's a crusader for the conservative cause. He loves to spout, I don't know, I tend to think anything that comes to mind that he thinks is going to get a reaction. He's the Alan Jones of television. And he had an open thing where he asked people to ask him stuff.
And how did that go?
Well, not too well. Why did the chicken cross the road, says Matematic, and it is ultimately a cry for help or part of the Greens' anti-standing still conspiracy. The Bolt Report 10, ask Bolt, sorry for the slow replies, tweeters, Gina's dictation is pretty average to be honest. Not James Scullen, ask Bolt, who put the bomb in the bomb, de bomb, who put the ram in the ramalanga ding dong. He got inundated,
Did he answer
basically,
any of them?
with all of this stuff. I don't think he did.
Something similar happened not too long ago with the Ask Tony hashtag. Isn't that kind of why Tony Abbott didn't really
He stopped doing it because he had the same thing.
Same thing.
He just did a lot of stupid
And
questions.
I think there was, last year, there was an Ask ABC account as well, and it also got inundated with stupid questions.
You're asking. I mean, if you had asked Jason, I'm sure you'd get much the same.
There's an idea.
You should do that.
What a great idea.
Do that tonight.
All right, we will.
Why, though? That's the weird
now,
thing.
if you're a Game of Thrones, let's mix that up with the Australian election. Check this out.
So, in order to represent all of Australia, the Senate is comprised of 76 senators, 12 from each kingdom across the continent and 2 from each territory on the mainland. But how do they become senators?
You don't become a senator. You are chosen.
By who?
By you, me, anyone else who's registered on the electoral roll. The Senate ballot paper has all the states' kingdoms listed. All you have to do is put one above the line or number all the boxes below the line.
Now, Candice, we all know that girls have got cooties, but apparently you've got a very different type of bug.
Oh, yeah, that's it. A Palestinian man has proven that not even Mark Zuckerberg himself is immune to the Facebook bugs and security breaches which riddle that platform. This man is claiming he's found a way of posting any message to anyone's Facebook wall. Doesn't matter if you're not friends with him, doesn't matter if your Facebook page is locked up like Fort Knox. Now, he tried to report the bug through the White Hat service, which offers, certain people a little bit of cash in return for reporting bugs, but was fobbed off a couple of times. So this Palestinian man known as Khalil decided to go straight to the top and use this bug to post on Mark Zuckerberg's wall. Not surprisingly, things were cleared up pretty quickly, though it's not known whether Khalil has scored any cash as a result. Unfortunately. A journo from Time magazine's also found himself in some pretty hot water this week after, tweeting something quite offensive. He says he couldn't wait to write a defence of the drone strike that takes out Julian Assange, who, as we know, is holed up in the Ecuadorian embassy. Even those who don't support the Aussie WikiLeaks founder came out and criticised the tweet, leading the journo to delete it, not surprisingly, a few moments later, and Time magazine to issue a tweet saying that we don't support what he says. It's his own kind of dealio. Keeping with the theme of elections, here are a few different politicians you might recognise in this video clip.
Watch me get in trouble with the Sunday Times.
Okay.
That's Sarah Hanson-Young. She's a good sort.
Oh, golly.
She is a good sort. I never thought much of her, but I saw her dancing at the end of that video, and she does a bit of the head shake, and I'm thinking,
That's
if
it.
she was,
She's willing to join in, which
within
I
my
like.
vicinity and happy to pop round for a coffee, I'd have her round.
Yeah, and she's not just black and white. She's happy to play. Which I like.
No, I like women who
Good
play.
on you. Right, now you've got a website for us, a website.
A website. Yes, I do, Jason.
Tell me more.
All right, tell me more.
Where's that going?
I don't know. What's the next line? You're a big fan of Greece. Subbable, S-U-B-B-A-B-L-E. Subbable. Crowdfunding is a thing now. We love it. It's a way a group of people can get together to fund projects that they like, who otherwise they may not have been able to get money.
Is that what a concert is?
Kind of, yeah, I guess it is.
Because they're crowdfunding the performer to be there?
Absolutely. That's what it is. Except it's that's sort of done on credit because the venues they've racked up the bill and then I guess they go through anyway.
And there are a whole bunch of people that profit,
Yeah.
which is this whole other thing.
Anyway. Do this thing, because what you were just talking about was really boring.
Yeah, a couple of my favourite website channels on YouTube. One's called Minute Earth and one's called CGP Grey. And there are a couple of different channels and they do really cool stuff, like explain to you what the Higgs boson is in kind of simple terms with wonderful graphics. And I enjoy that. I like people explaining complex ideas to me in a simple way so I can feel like I've understood them afterwards.
The Higgs boson's that thing they found in the Large Hadron Collider.
The thing they're looking for, absolutely. Now, Subbable is a thing that they've started up with a couple of these... Subbable. A couple of these channels where you can go to, you can donate, it's like a monthly fee for these channels.
A micro payment.
Absolutely. They've sort of set up this page themselves for their particular channels. I think we're going to see more of it.
So what's this nerd teaching us?
He's basically telling you how Subbable works and why they've set up Subbable stuff. So go and have a look at it. Have a look at the channels maybe and see if they're worthwhile. Seeing a cat in a shark suit on Roomba is fantastic. It's going to get 20 million hits on YouTube, but if you want to support some other people who are trying to do some worthwhile stuff...
And make a positive difference in the world.
Absolutely, then worthwhile looking into.
Free knowledge.
Yeah.
Free knowledge.
Well, not free.
Candice, like me, you are a big fan of Game of Thrones. I know
this is
that
the
much.
second time you've mentioned it.
Yeah, I know, because we talked about it earlier. But Game of Thrones, big fan of that. How did you get hold of your episodes?
I'm going to plead the 6th on that one. Plead the 5th? I don't know. What do? You plead the 5th? I'm pleading something that we don't have in Australia anyway. But there's a story that's out there. You know, we're a land girt by sea. We're surrounded by water. But apparently we're a nation of pirates as well. Some new data that's come out by torrent blog Torrent Freak says that 16% of the torrents, of the early downloads by... people all over the world for the first episode of Breaking Bad, the new season of Breaking Bad, 16% of all of the world's illegal downloads came from Australia, which is a little bit concerning. Of the cities in the world, Melbourne was number 1, but Perth is right there as well. Perth ranked fourth most amount of pirates for this particular episode in the entire world, making up 1.6% of the total traffic. So kind of go Perth, but maybe just be a bit careful because they're watching us now.
Oh, we need to be more respectful of intellectual property rights.
What happens if they catch you or you've downloaded The Wizard of Oz? Do they come round and steal your computer? And
I'm not a lawyer, but I've played one on TV. But I believe that you can download it, no problem at all, no offence committed.
You just can't share it.
If you share it back out again, offence committed.
It's too easy then.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So you just leech.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice.
It's that easy.
You're a taker.
Moving on to other social media news, and LinkedIn appears to be trying to grapple the junior youngsters out there away from Facebook and Twitter and those actual cool mediums with the introduction of something they call university pages. Now, 200 universities and colleges around the world have signed up to this service, which is a bit similar to a Facebook page. And, you know, Facebook starting in the colleges and universities of the world, looks like they're trying to follow the same kind of model. We'll see how it works. It's going to be rolled out in mid-September.
Is this a sign of desperation from LinkedIn? Seriously, can somebody actually use our thing for a positive?
Their stats are not too bad.
We saw the statistics last week. There are more LinkedIn users than there are Twitter users.
Yeah.
But do they
I can
actually
understand
use it?
the
Are they
reason why,
engaged?
but how many people go on LinkedIn, open it up, go, all right, here's my account. Wow, this is crap. And then never go back there.
I'm like that. I said before, LinkedIn, I go there every 3 months and try to work out what it's for.
I only go there to get rid of the people who want to link in.
Well, we all get in strife at different points in our lives, most often when we're kids, but this kid is in a dilly of a pickle.
Oh my God.
The Buzz, Australia's only live, interactive social media program on free-to-air TV, is proudly brought to you by Zetagrid, Australia's award-winning provider of on-demand IT infrastructure for businesses that want reliability, speed and flexibility.